So the first big thing of note was Moustache Man, which I'm still incredibly proud of. Moustache Man was based on my experience of being a carer. I think the trailer's still available on my YouTube channel, but I'll probably re-upload it in a month or two, now that there's a little bit more attention on the YouTube channel, instead of just like, it's essentially like throwing a poster for a film in an abandoned cinema. So I hope people see it. It featured Mark Gatiss.
Come into my office, Sir Jack.
Josie Lawrence, who I was so happy to have Josie in it.
You know what I hated? That moustache.
She is somebody that I wanted to play my mum in the future, and to manage to achieve that with Moustache Man was just such a huge privilege. And then I went on to produce a theatre show with my dear friend Eden, who also wrote it, called The Last Nativity.
Santa, give me a kiss for Christmas, sit me on your knee.
Do the action!
We performed that in what was essentially a canopy in Covent Garden. There's loads of stories about that, and I think that was the last festival that the Iris Theatre did. And then I worked with a guy called Dick Bush and a lady called Rebecca Goodwin on a show called Adulting.
Frank's here.
So?
Just come and say hello.
You said I didn't have to speak to him.
I just want us to seem like a professional company.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, yeah, hi.
Which was based on Rebecca running a Spawn studio, and I co-wrote that with Dick, and it was a really great experience. I got to improvise loads, which I had such fun doing. And then I produced a film called Couple Goals, which is still in its festival run, is doing really well, and I'm super proud of, like, literally, I mean, what is it? It's the 2nd of November that I'm recording this. Recently we won Best Satire and second best film at the LA Punk Film Festival Award, and I'm really delighted about that, because Couple Goals is a mockumentary about relationships and gender norms, and it's about these two people who are very stereotypically what we perceive as men and women, and there's no way around it, and you know, this is the way that it needs to be, and obviously it just showcases how toxic people can be, and it's very, very silly, and it's written by Johnny Gillard and Tom Bridger, and it's excellent, and it's performed really well, and yeah, so that's still in its festival run. So I wrote a pilot script for a show called Hook, and Hook is actually based on my experience during lockdown of having sponely spans. It's, you know, like, my experience is quite limited, but it was kind of spawned off that, and sorry, it's about a male escort who has an arrangement with his landlord where he pretends to be her boyfriend, so her family stop asking her for, to start a family and stuff like that, and he's getting free room and board, and obviously there's complications there with, like, them trying to keep it secret, and obviously the B plot of every episode is him going and doing his job with random, clientele, so, that ranges from the mad to the wonderful to the, a real range of human interaction. And I loved the pilot, and the pilot was really, really good, and we got so close to selling it to a production company to make a TV show, that I decided to do a short film, and that's Hook. Name might change, we'll see what happens. And that's currently in post-production. We filmed that in May, and that featured Rebecca Goodwin and a really good friend of mine called Nathan Bryan. And of course, I have to put him in everything. And I'm so grateful that he enjoys working with me and enjoys my writing. But I put Mark Gatiss in it because I just thought he would be absolutely excellent at the role. And so that's a spin-off of a script, and that's currently in post-production. But I also filmed a pilot of a web series that is also in post-production that I'd love to talk to you guys about. but that's not going to come out for a little while. But the pilot episode is going to come out on the YouTube channel in like March, I think, maybe even February, and that's probably going to have a Kickstarter alongside it. But I think that's awesome. I think it's a really, really good thing. It's oh, screw it, I'll just tell you. Essentially, like, I'm sure there's loads of things, and there's probably loads of things that friends are gonna be like, why didn't you mention this? Why didn't you mention that? And it's not because I'm keeping it secret. It's because I've forgotten. But yeah, tell me what you guys have been up to. I would absolutely... Oh, shh. Right. So I've had to re-record these because I had toothpaste all over my face. And I forgot to mention it earlier. But one of the also massive things that I have been doing is I have my own teaching business. I mean, now that I've brought this up, I might as well get rid of it. I've got my own website now, so SeanJosephYoung.com. There's an about me talking about Jurassic Park, which is obviously super, super useful. And you can see all my stuff. There's articles, but I do lessons now. I teach. So I've got a career mentorship lesson and course where I help your writing and acting career. I've got, you can buy me a coffee. There's acting lessons, acting courses, writing feedback and reviews, so you can send me your scripts and I will read them. There's an online writing lesson and an online writing course, and here's all the reviews and stuff like that. I've been doing this for about a year or two, and it's been brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, links where links are, follow me and stuff like that. If you're interested in me teaching and you want to hear more about it, there is actually like a proper video about it coming up soon. But yeah, let me know. And next video is something that's a little less enjoyable, and I apologize for that, but I have to do the video, so it'll be a little less enjoyable. Look, it's a massive arm, weird face. But yeah, so that's gonna come up soon. So next video, yeah, a bit of a sad one, I think it is. This is a bit of bad news, I suppose, for the channel, but it's a must, and it ultimately it's for a good reason. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please do let me know what you guys have been up to work-wise in your life in the last 8 years. And oh shit, I didn't even mention that I was a vending machine. I'll do a video about it. Anyway, have a lovely day. Goodbye.